It is the 3rd of June 1942 and strikes have erupted in the Baltic Unitary state. The workers are unhappy with the situation. They feel overworked, and we are one political power away from moving towards all adults served to sort out our manpower issues. So I am considering, but let's check first. What's our, we're mostly short on infantry equipment, but we're also short on manpower for garrisons. So this can lead to a resistance spiraling out of control in occupied territories, and that's something we cannot work with. So I think I'm gonna let it tick over until I can switch to all adults serve, and then we are going to dig in, because we have captured a decent amount of we might even have a chance to push to still push in the north, but we'll dig in the south once we have defeated these remaining Soviet divisions here, and we'll sort out the front lines in the north. But I do have to worry about the strikes first. So and about my southern front here, because my southern front is not in a good shape. Okay. We don't have the civilian factories for the trade anymore. Yeah. That is a problem. So we do need... why do we not have the civilian factories? Oh, because of the strikes, yes. So the trade... yeah, that happened as well. Am I going to go for all adults serve? Because yeah, the problem right now I'm having is the southern front, but my divisions are starting to be noticeable under strength, and we're starting to have we're starting to have problems actually holding the lines here. So okay. We need the manpower. We'd also need the industry. We'll need to hold. No more offensive operation in the north for now. We'll just need to hold at this point. And I am going to redeploy. Okay, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to redeploy the First Army on the line here. To try and assist with retaking the strategic positions here. Okay. So all divisions of the First Army need to redeploy here. We are going to wipe out the Soviet positions here. That's the remaining troops here should be capable of doing that eventually, because the Soviets will get themselves sorted, and we will delete the front line in the north. We'll deal with the strikes in a minute. We will delete the front line in the north. How many divisions do we need on this line here? We've currently got 10 divisions on this line, but we have no supply, and that's because this supply hub isn't motorized. So let's try that and see if we can supply these divisions in the south here, and then we'll stay right here where we are, getting this sorted in the north, and we've ticked over. So I am going to switch to all adults serve, and then we're making propaganda heroes out of the people still willing to work. There we go. Okay. And yeah, we are going to have to retake our positions here, but we're going to wait for reinforcements to arrive before we attempt that. Until then, everybody just needs to hold where they are and try and dig in and make do the best way they can. Okay. We are being counterattacked by Soviet divisions here as well, so everybody just dig in. We unfortunately don't have a capability, the industrial capability right now to build fortifications. But so all these divisions, let's make sure we actually this is all Third Army, so let's give them a front line, not that they're all moving off. So all these divisions, front line here, including you, and attack here. Okay, that should wipe out the remaining Soviet divisions there. And yeah, counterattacks here are not going to work right now. We just have to try and hold the territory. Stop counterattacking. Stop counterattacking. just dig in and hold. We are getting reinforcements to sort out the south front, and we're getting another naval invasion in the Baltic Sea. Who is it this time? It is a Danish division. Yeah, they're not getting through that. Good luck. How is the naval situation in the Baltic? Yeah, the British are holding, and we're losing too many planes, I believe, at this point. Why are these two why are they not reinforcing? These should be reinforcing. So let's stop the operations for now. Can I just merge these two? Yes. So that's one air wing. Can I just get the naval bombers? I've got 29 naval bombers. Why are you not reinforcing? So regular air wing, it should be reinforced. So let's wait for a little bit. But we have these air wings can stop their operations here now. Please stop the operations. Yeah, everybody just go for training, and we have, I think, enough close air support planes to create another air wing. These should be reserves. I'm not sure why they're not reinforcing either. Okay, something weird's going on with the reinforcement here. But for now, this is fine. We are going to, yeah, reinforcements are trickling in. So right now we're just holding the line here, and we will start the counterattack towards Kaunas to recapture, and to recapture this territory once the first army divisions are there. But for now, we'll just get everybody to hold on. And I think that Danish division is not getting through here. Yeah, these divisions are under strength as well, so we'll try to reconcile things as much as possible. Do we have? Yeah, we have the supply point here, but unfortunately, no supply on the northern line. We can't build supply hubs. No, stop attacking. Just move there, and just hold the Soviets off there. That's all you need to do. Okay. Yeah, this front here is out of supply, unfortunately, as well, because difficult situation with actually getting supply through. Okay, but I think that's all stable for now. Where have we actually? We've got 14 divisions here, and we've got 7 divisions there. That's too many divisions in the. We need more divisions in the north. So let's get 12 divisions here. We don't need that many. We don't want to push the Soviets out. I think we can take a couple of divisions off this line here. We just probably need, how many do we need? This is three let's do 6. So we'll do these divisions all go north. One of you north, and one of you north. Okay. All right. So we are getting attacked here as well. How is the situation? We've lost 434 divisions. The British have lost 400,000. And I think the Soviets probably have the higher casualties. Yes, 1.2 million on the Soviet side. Another naval invasion planned in Narva. That'd be the British again. Okay. But we might be able to we can promote a couple of divisions now. A couple of generals, infantry expert. We do need to rebuild and we've captured an Ethiopian operative. We do need to rebuild our fighting power here, and we will begin with retaking this position and then pushing towards Kaunas. Let's see if we can make that happen. So if we combine the forces from three sides, we should be able to push them out from there. And we'll see if we can directly push back towards Kaunas, and then we have a much better defensible position here. We may these divisions can't retreat, so we may be able to cut off the divisions around Wilno. Can they? Whose territory is this? Oh, actually no. It looks like the Allies are pushing significantly into Soviet territory at this point. Yeah, I think we've weakened the Soviets to the point that the Allies are taking over. They have taken Smolensk, and I think the Polish Republic is pushing aggressively now into Soviet territory. So let's see if we can make something happen with what strength we have available here, and push south towards. At least towards Kaunas, and we'll see what we can make happen here. Well, we've got a couple more divisions. They're a bit under strength, but at least logistically we are in decent shape. Although the truck production, due to the strikes, it has probably halted. No, we're still producing a couple of trucks, but. In general, a lot of the equipment production has halted. We have to wait for the strikes to be over. What has happened here? A German convoy sunk by submarines. How are these naval air wings doing? Okay, that's starting to look better. So you can be active again in the Upper Baltics and see if you can make anything happen there. Okay, so it has sorted itself out. Let's see if we can gain the initiative here, retake Kaunas, and maybe even push across the river after that. We'll see. Okay, yeah. Soviet front should be stable. They are attacking us, but we're holding. We can fall back to the river line if we need to. Holding in the north for now. This needs. Okay, we need to extend. We need to fix the front line here in the north. However, that is a thing. Okay, so front line needs to cover this area, and then that line can shrink down to one position, and that should hold that. Okay. All right. Okay, everybody move into position there. How's the counterattack looking? Okay, we are pushing them towards Kaunas, and if we are lucky, we may be able to. Let's see if we can get a strategic breakthrough here. Actually, can we manage to cut them off in Königsberg? That would be very, very interesting indeed, if we can cut them off in Königsberg. I'm going to stop the offensive operations here. Just stop these operations here. You defend here. And we will see if we can make a break here towards... Nope, we've been defeated and pushed back, unfortunately. Let's see if we can reinforce this before they get there. Okay, one place at a time. In that case, push them back out from there. Let's not get too ambitious with defeating allied positions here. Okay. We have retaken Kaunas if we can manage to hold it. One division. No. Well, Kaunas is changing hands. So let's stop that assault. But Kaunas is changing hands. Let's not get overly ambitious. Maybe we can manage to cut off a couple divisions in the south here, if we can manage to push past Kaunas. But we do need to leave one division behind to defend here. And there is the next assault. Who is it this time? Oh, this is the Danish again, trying to invade Tallinn. Yeah, it's not happening. The Germans are losing convoys to submarines, and we are losing convoys to submarines. Yes. Unfortunately, our strikes are not yet over, but Danish naval invasions so far are reasonably harmless. We may have enough troops here to break the Soviets. Honestly, I think they are very low on. They are very low here, and there is another supply point in. Is that the supply point? I'm not sure. No, it's not. But there is a supply point in the north. I think we might be able to break the Soviets here. Let's see if we can do small localized encirclements with our numerical superiority. And do have to, however, concentrate on the fight here in the south. Okay, troops are moving, and we are trying to get across. We may be able to encircle a couple of divisions there in the north if that happens. Everybody else just defend. This is just the Danish naval invasion. So maybe we can break through here. I mean, this tank division, if that goes under strength, there's really just not an awful lot we can do about that, because we're not producing any tanks. Okay, we need to leave one division behind at least to hold this line here. But we may be able to. No. That's not how this is gonna go. Okay, stop that attack instantly. Okay. This division stays. Everybody else... Okay, everybody except one division. Move here and then there. Okay, let's see if that happens. So we might be able to get a bit of an encirclement going here and push back against Poland. And I wouldn't be too sad about that. But we obviously do have to mind our equipment situation, which is really dire at this point. We can't do this for long. If this doesn't work, then we'll just clear up the front lines and go into defensive positions, and that's that. Okay, that Danish thing should be without too much trouble. We haven't gotten broken through the north. The Soviets have managed to bring forces in. Okay, no more attacks in the north for now. Worst case, we push the Allies out again. But okay, that Danish division is trying to break us here. And they might be getting... Okay, these defensive troops, they need to get regular equipment, because otherwise they are not going to be reinforced. And if the Danes are walking in here, I really don't have anything in the area. So let's get another. Really, one Danish division. I don't have anybody to deal with this right now. Okay, we have broken through here. However, let's see if we can encircle these divisions here. Maybe we can make that happen, but we need a motorized division, a single motorized division, to push the Danes out of Tallinn again. Okay, you keep them pinned so they're not moving out. And I'm gonna get one of the motorized divisions. Can we break them? Can we break through here? And encircle these nine allied divisions. That is kind of like a last ditch attempt here, honestly. If that doesn't work, let's throw everything we have into this attack. But I think that might be a bridge too far. Where's that motorized division I sent? I did send one. Oh, there it goes. Okay, so that motorized division gets a front line here. And please railroad to it. And then deal with this pesky Danish division. If the port guards can't do it. Soviet lines in the north are stable. And we have not managed to break them here. I think we'll give it another go. See if we can from two sides with some fresh troops. But I think there's a wild mix of allied divisions here. I think they are too well. Yeah, we don't have the we don't have the equipment anymore at this point, really, to make this happen. So yeah, my divisions are so under strength. I think we'll be falling back. Okay, stop that. No, not across the rivers. Stop that. Get everybody back into their positions. And we'll just try to push them back across the river. Yeah, we don't have the equipment to make anything happen. And wipe out this Danish division. Not a major incursion, but we need to get our equipment situation under control. And for that, in that regard, we're just going to work on pushing them back out, if we can. Even I think we can't. I think we can't actually push them back out. Yeah, let's stop the offensive operations at least until the strikes are over. Let's get everybody to dig in. It is a very fractured front line, but we don't have the material right now. We need our divisions to recover, so everybody just dig in for now in this fractured front line and hold against any kind of allied incursions. And we're not in the state to make any offensive operations. Another German convoy sunk, and we are slowly beating up this Danish division here. But yeah, we need to stop. We do not have the capability of offensive operations at this point. Even extremely localized ones, not doing it right now. And we're losing trains to logistical bombing in the Baltic states. Yes, we know that. That's why we are trying to construct anti-air, which is very slow going. Our logistics, we're still holding up, but I hope these strikes are over pretty soon. But yeah, for now, we will just hold, dig in, make do with what we've got, and try to build up some strength to get this situation under control. Eventually, the whole rest of the front line is holding. There are some Soviet attacks here, but I think the Soviets are having bigger problems at this point. So we'll dig in here as it is, and we will try to do eventually do some localized counterattacks. That Danish division is annoyingly resilient. So, but I'm pretty sure at some point they will give up. Now it's just up to us to try and get our production back under control. And for that we need to get the trade back under control. And for that to happen, we need to get the strikes to end. And once the strikes are ending, then we might be in a position to do something again. Yeah, what do we got here? 4 Mexican infantry, 1 British infantry, and 1 understrength Italian or French Alp. Quit India movement. Good luck with that. You have my sympathy, but there's nothing I can do for you at this point. But yeah, we will wait. We will bide our time. Get rid of that offensive order here. So we've got the first army deployed, and eventually we'll be ambitious. We will want to push. South. That is what we'll try to do. But we've got the line stabilized at this point, and yeah, I think right now, once that Danish position is taken, I think, how's our manpower situation? Yeah, it'll take a while. It'll take a while for the manpower to become available. Our production efficiency, our production is very low at this point. I'm going to start speeding things up a little bit, and yeah, we'll just hold on. We'll hold on and see if things can improve over time. Everyone's digging in, which means these divisions are reasonably. Are also reasonably well entrenched. We've got good entrenchment values, but yeah, everyone's under strength, and everybody needs to get there. Needs to get back. Towed anti-tank research is done. Let's continue this line on the anti-tank research. We're not gonna start doing anything about it just now, but yeah, just digging in. Almost thinking if it makes sense to fall back behind the river line here, but how's our naval bombers going? Naval bombers are still being produced, and we are starting to sink British submarines. Yeah, so we'll wear down the British naval presence over time on the Baltics. Have they sent? Okay, they have sent fighter planes over the Baltics, which means I do have a fighter wing, but it's under strength. I am going to send it over here though, and try to contest the British aerial superiority in the area. I mean, not really much else I can do with it right now. Dutch East Indies have capitulated. Communist influence has stopped, so hopefully we'll get some stability and war support back. Okay, heroes on the production front. 5% base stability, much needed. General strikes have ended, and I think that means we have enough civilian factories again to re-establish our trade routes. So we do need steel from Sweden. Do we have our factories back? Not yet. There we go. Now we have our factories back. To trade from Sweden. And that is going to be a problem of actually getting the trade through, but we'll do it like this for now. We'll see how effective we can make our trade routes. Unfortunately, British submarines are now operating in the area, but hopefully we can start sinking some of them and deal with that British menace. Okay. Front lines here are all stable. We do have supply issues here on the front. And that we can probably somewhat fix by okay, our supply efficiency is, yeah, we don't have enough trucks. I'm gonna switch that back because I don't think that helps anybody. Neither does this one. So that should give us, yeah, that gives us return some trucks. And we have a full construction line. Yeah, Swedish trade isn't really happening. We have a construction line now going. We might, yeah, I think we're not really getting anything out of the trade routes with Sweden because of the British naval interference here. So I think in that regard, we will just cancel the trade with Sweden for now, because we're not getting anything across anyway. And we will, oh, we've lost 11 convoys by submarines. Yeah, we'll stop the trade. It's not worth it. British submarines operating in the area. We need the We need the aircraft to do what they can and take down British shipping in the area. And then they're still attacking us here. Why are we not having supply on these lines? We should be having supply from here. Not sure why not. Could be this supply hub. Yes, probably. Okay, we need to get that back on motorized. Okay. And here, yeah, Kaunas isn't connected as a supply hub, but that's all right. Are we starting to? Okay, we're starting to work on our deficits. So our production is kicking back in with what little material we have left that we can extract ourselves. The resistance is falling actually. Resistance is falling in the that is good. Resistance is falling in the affected areas, and we are extracting some resources. Yep, we are getting some resources from here. We can still do more in the north if we can manage to get our hands on it. But for now, it's just a matter of sitting still and waiting for things to come. So I am going to zoom out a little bit and speed things up a bit. I'll slow it right down if something interesting happens. But right now it's just minor incursions on all sides. A couple of naval battles, more convoys. Why are we still sending convoys? Okay, stop sending convoys. We're just losing convoys in these sea regions. No more access. Okay. No convoy access. Just get... What are we short of? Trains as well. How's our train production going? We're still building civilian trains, actually. I do want to switch that to armored trains. So, given that we have a lull in things at the moment, we are short, however, on steel. So, I will somewhat prioritize that. Yeah, it's not helping an awful lot, is it? A little bit. Have we sunk something? No, we have damaged. We're doing very minor damage to some of the British ships, but it's not an awful lot. But we do need. They are attacking us here occasionally, but I think we're dug in. We're dug in well enough now that they're not really having any capacity. If we get these divisions back up to strength, then we can launch another assault and try to retake our core states in the south here. And then the overall general goal still remains. So we do, if we are looking here, we do need a lot of areas, and we also do need the compliance here. So in terms of occupation, we're just waiting. We've got the manpower now. We're just waiting for the equipment. But we need to get the compliance to eventually rise, which means we might need to go off maintenance company. We might need to go off the laws the relatively harsh laws that we're currently using. And yeah, other than that, research-wise, I am going to start researching mountaineers, because if we have to take Sweden and parts of Sweden and Norway, having a mountain division might be quite nice. Also, you know, nothing really else to do, and we're building up political power. We do need to do something about our war support, but I think the first thing I'm going to do is get the artillery expert into power, into a position. We're doing very minor damage with the naval bombers, but we're also not losing any, I believe. So, yep, our naval bomber wing is growing. We're losing a couple. Actually, yeah, we're losing a fair few. That might be to enemy fighters, but we are also producing. So, Engineer 3 is done. Can we do engineer 4? It's ahead of time. Let's get some industrial techs going, especially dispersed. So let's get that going. Are we doing anything with the naval bombers? I think the impact is so minor that I think I'm gonna stop the operations right now and let the get them to train up and let them recover somewhat. Okay, the Soviets are attacking us in the north, while the Soviets do have supply and we don't. There's not an awful lot we can do here, so we'll just sit tight and wait for things to get under control. Trains especially are a problem. Efficiency is going to go up, and the armored trains are going to be able to defend themselves against enemy airstrikes as well. So we are getting somewhere with the AA construction. So let's already schedule more AA. Where are they mainly attacking us? It's Baltic states really. So everything in here needs to have better AA. And to make sure that we are not we're not suffering too much from the British airstrikes. Okay, and we've got a doctrine. I think infiltration was where I wanted to go, given that we've got mostly leg infantry. Max planning, yeah, we'll go infiltration. And other than that, we'll be sitting still for a bit. And I think this is a good position to end the episode as well. We're researching some more technologies. We're going to be slowly building up some more manpower. We're going to be slowly dealing with our deficit in equipment. We've still got 50 tanks from the Germans that we can use for something, and yes, we're still very short on steel, but it's not an awful lot we can do about it. Oh, we're not producing any trucks. That's not good. We need trucks. Otherwise, we'll lose supply. So trucks definitely need to happen. And that means they probably take priority over the naval bombers. And probably also over the close air support. So let's make that happen. Do we have more air wings that we can train up? Yes, we actually have close air support wing that we can train up. And maybe we can... How many... The Allies are not fielding that many planes, actually. The other thing we could do is restart fighter production eventually. But the close air support wings are multi-role, so they will be able to actually hold their own as well. Soviets are attacking us in the north here, and we have no supply on these lines. So I'm actually thinking of retreating this line a little bit. Yeah, I think I'm going to fall back to a more defensible, a more supplyable position, like this. How are we supply-wise in this area? We can put that. We can move that a bit north, like that. I think that's going to be better from a supply perspective. So let's get the northern divisions onto that. And fall back from that front line, just to make sure we're not running into so much attrition. We're giving up a little bit of territory, but supply is essential to make sure that that we'll be safe there. What are these divisions short of? Mainly infantry. They've got the manpower. It's mainly just infantry equipment, artillery, anti-air, and similar things. So, yep. Oh, we got unassigned. We've got some fresh divisions. We've still got some in training. So port guard divisions. Got another. This time it's a Dutch attempt, I believe. And we don't have a chief of air force as well. That is also something we can do actually. We've got 100 political power. probably more interested right now in getting the artillery expert. So let's get him in. And we can probably go back to getting a national focus. So mobilizing the veterans, don't really need that. This reduces anti-tank production cost. We can do some, we can still do some fortifications. We get 3 fortresses out of it. And we get some we get war goals against Norway and Sweden. We need that eventually. And also in order to get to the unite of the Finnish identity, but I'm not sure I'm going to be training any divisions anytime soon. So let's get that out of the way, and wait for the equipment situation to sort itself out. Are we actually producing any AA at this point? A little bit. And I think the truck situation is getting worse, so we do need to keep an eye on this. I am going to prioritize them. Yeah, I'm going to prioritize trucks and trains here. And make sure that, that the logistics are sorted. Without logistics, having the material isn't even helping us. So everything else can wait, but these need to happen. And we are very short on rubber, short on tungsten, and extremely short on steel. But it's all good. Yeah. Okay. Troops are falling back. Are we gonna get supply here? It's not great, but at least this line is gonna be holding better in terms of supply. And yeah, the divisions can dig in, and I don't think the Soviets can break through us there. So we'll be sitting tight for a while. I might actually skip over, do a bit of a time skip for the next episode, or we'll just let it run on faster speed, and until at least the infantry equipment and maybe the artillery situation are somewhat sorted. How's the naval situation in the Baltics? There's nobody there actually. We might be able to restart trade with the Swedes. The British appear to have left. That is curious. We could try to restart naval trade with the Swedes. Have the British left completely? If the British Navy has left, and we still have 2 submarines left, we may be able to just take out the island. But all that to come in the next episode. That's it for me today. Thanks everybody, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.